Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I think Kendrick has a song that starts like that. Yeah, loyalty is so important, and it's a word that I hear a lot of people throwing it around, and I don't even know if they fully understand what it means to be loyal. I don't even know if they fully understand that it's not something that you are conditionally required to give, but it's a lifetime thing. It's a lifelong thing. Being loyal and faithful in all walks of life is going to be important. And if you lack loyalty in who you are and in how you operate, you're not very trustworthy, and people won't easily bond with you or take you seriously or invest in you. You will have a miserable life if you're a disloyal person. Loyalty to what though? That's the first thing. You have to make sure that you are loyal to the right things. And that is something that you'll have to spend time to evaluate and consider. What are you loyal to? So ask yourself the question, am I loyal to the right things? Am I loyal to the wrong things? And the moment you can figure out the way how to figure out if you're loyal to something good or to something bad is this. This is what I tell people. If you analyze a thing and it's bringing a net positive to you or to the people around you or to society at large, it's not hurting anybody, it's not hurting yourself, and it's not hurting anyone, then that thing is probably a good thing. So if you're not hurting anyone, you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting anybody else, and you're not hurting, anything or anyone else, then that thing is probably a positive thing to have. And if your answer to that question is, well, I am loyal to this person or to this thing, but it's harming me and it's hurting me, then probably that's not the right thing to be loyal to. So be careful where you place your loyalty, because at the end of the day, if you swear or place your loyalty to something that is harmful, then you're in a very dangerous position and you will cause harm to yourself or to the persons around you. So being loyal means to stick with whatever the decision that you've made, whatever the commitment that you've made, you will stick with that individual or that thing or that person to the extent, through the duration of the term that you have committed to. So we have a version of loyalty that we're loyal on condition. So on condition, most of us today in our world today, we will be loyal and we'll be faithful as long as these conditions are met. And that form of loyalty, I believe, is not the true sense of what it meant. If you have a woman, you have a wife or a girlfriend, or if you have a boyfriend, as the ladies would know, that they'll be loyal as long as they are receiving the things that they are initially were receiving in the beginning. Now, it doesn't mean that because you're not getting the same things that you got before, that's a reason for you to be disloyal. I don't think so. I don't think that we should have our loyalty so flimsy to where we change it and we drop it the moment that we're not getting what we want. I don't think that's true loyalty. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I don't know. I have a different perspective on this. I think that even if you're not getting what you want in that moment, out of that commitment that you made, you should give it the benefit of the doubt and stick with it and work on getting it better rather than giving up and being disloyal. Being loyal and being faithful, especially in relationships, is very, very important. It makes no sense for you to cheat on a spouse or cheat on a partner in such a way that you will cause destruction of the fabric of your family, the fabric of your children, the fabric of the person that you love. Loyalty has been one of these things that as humans that we've always struggled to maintain. And I need us to take a deep look at what are you loyal to, who are you loyal to, and evaluate if you're truly loyal to it. Think about that for a second. You get into a scenario where you're married, for example, and you see the gentleman can relate to this quite well, and you find out that, hey, there is somebody else who's probably trying to get with your wife or talk to your girl, and the moment you find that out and you find that she's interested, that moment you find that out, then you're automatically like, okay, I'm gonna go do the same thing. that is wrong and that's a no-no. We shouldn't do that. And if we're going to build a strong character and build a strong personality and teach our children good things, we cannot betray the vows on which we took, the vows of loyalty that we took to a partner or to a spouse. A lot of men fall prey to the lure that the grass is greener on the other side. And they end up, because of their disloyalty, end up going and cheating on their partners, their spouses. Yeah, a lot of men who do that, I think that men who do that are weak. I think that men who cheat are weak. I think that a man, if he is dissatisfied in his relationship, he should try his best to work on that relationship with his woman or with his wife, right? He should try to work on that. And the same goes for the ladies too. If you're not happy in that relationship, if you're not getting the things that you think that you need to be getting, you need to have a serious workshop, a conversation, whatever it takes with that person that you swore your loyalty to. I know that sometimes things don't work out, but at least make sure that you try. Make sure that you try your best to make it work, especially if there's children involved, and all of us are guilty of making mistakes and of doing things at times that might not be in the best interest and might not reflect loyalty. But as you grow and as you evolve, there's a chance, if you're still alive, to get better at it. None of us is perfect. I'm not sitting here pretending to be perfect, and in any way, shape, or form, I've made a lot of mistakes and I've learned, and I'm just here, just a regular person like you, trying to be better, trying to do better, trying to learn and trying to grow. And as humans, we have a powerful capacity to learn and to grow. And the moment you're still alive, you're still on the land of the living, then that's an opportunity to be better. That's a chance to grow. Being loyal and being faithful is very, very important if you're going to have a strong family. If I am going to do business with somebody, one of the first things that I use to evaluate if it's worth doing business with them is their level of loyalty and faithfulness. I once had an opportunity to do some really big business with an individual, and I discovered that individual was cheating on his wife. And that was it for me. That was enough. Because the way I look at it is, if you are an individual who would betray the person who gave you children, the person who stood by your side, who sleeps beside you in bed at night, who supported you, who has given you things that I, as a man, could never give to you, and you are disloyal to that woman, I don't trust you. And I want to let that message be known, that do not trust men that cheat on their woman. Don't do business with them. Don't trust them. Do not confide in them, because if they can betray the person who have given them some of the most precious things in this life, then they will surely betray you. So loyalty is a very important thing. And if you're not loyal to the things that you hold dear to you, for those Christians and other religious folks, not to pick on the Christians too much, but if you are betraying the vows that you took to God, if you're betraying the commandments that God has set out for you, if you as a Christian have these values and say that you live by these values, but you're not keeping them and you're not loyal to them, then I can't trust you either. So that's why it's so important to let it be known and let it be clear about what you're loyal to and where your loyalty lies. You can't serve two masters. So you got to pick where you want to put your loyalty and who you want to stay loyal to. So some of the markers and some of the things that you can do as you evaluate this position is to establish what you're going to be loyal to, and 2, develop a strong sense of commitment and a resolve and a resolute mind that you will work through whatever difficulties that you come across with said initiative or person or objective, and work through that. Regardless of the circumstances, it's not easy, and life is not about just getting things easy. We do the things that are hard so that we can get the results that we want. And in the end, the results are well worth it. So make sure that you use discipline in conjunction with loyalty to achieve the results that you desire. Teach your children how to stick it out and how to work through problems, how not to give up easily, and how to be loyal and respectful. Be loyal to whatever your religious affiliation is. Be loyal to your partner, your spouse, your family. Be loyal to your commitment to job, to your clients. Be loyal to the business that you serve, that you built, or that you work for. Be loyal to your objective, to your mission. Make sure that those missions are aligned with good goals and good values. Be loyal to your country, be loyal to yourselves, and just overall use loyalty to guide your life and how you develop. Incorporate that as a characteristic in yourself and in your children, and it will form a good block in the foundation of answering the question of who you are. I don't like disloyal people. I don't like people who are now your friends and then tomorrow they turn against you because the tides change. I'm the type of friend who, if we're friends forever. And if you go against that, and if you want to switch, then you aren't truly my friend. So loyalty is so important to have. Loyalty is such a powerful characteristic. It will weather the test of time and take you through the most difficult things in your life. So be loyal to your endeavors, be loyal to the people that you gave your loyalty to, and don't ever try to take that back. It's a lifelong thing, it's a lifelong commitment. Stay strong, be a blessing, and again, like, subscribe, and peace out. Catch you on the next one.